Hello student, welcome back to another video of St. Michael's Academy e-learning class. I am Sri Ram teaching you accountancy of class 11. Student, हमने अभी तक के वीडियोस में देखा है जो हमारा चैप्टर है क्लास 11 का फर्स्ट चैप्टर दैट इज इंट्रोडक्शन टू अकाउंटिंग. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर नेक्स्ट सेशन. आज के इस सेशन में हम पढ़ेंगे ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. क्या होता है ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ अकाउंटिंग? सो अर्लियर हमने वी हैव सीन the definition of accounting, then after the process of accounting, attributes of accounting. Now the next topic that is objectives of accounting. Objectives means the end of any aim. It means when we are having any aim and when we are able to attain that very aim, then we will say that we have obtained our objective. So let's see what are the objectives of accounting. So here following are the objectives of accounting. Number 1, maintaining accounting records. The first and foremost objective of accounting is to maintain the accounting records. The objective of accounting is to record financial transactions and events of the organization in the books of account in a systematic manner following the principles of accountancy. The main objective of accounting is to maintain the records, to maintain the financial records of any business organization following the principles of accountancy. It means अकाउंटिंग का जो मेन उद्देश्य है, ऑब्जेक्टिव मींस उद्देश्य है, वो है कि जो भी हमारे फिनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शंस होते हैं उसको हम रिकॉर्ड्स करते हैं इन द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट. वो भी एक अकाउंटिंग के जो बेसिक प्रिंसिपल्स गिवन है, जो प्रिंसिपल्स गिवन है, एजम्पशंस गिवन है, उसी को हम फॉलो करके हम अपने अकाउंटिंग को मेंटेन करते हैं. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. नेक्स्ट दैट इज डिटरमाइनिंग प्रॉफिट और लॉस. स्टूडेंट, जब हमने प्रोसेस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग देखा था उसमें हमारे पास प्रोसेस था दैट इज द आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ फिनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शंस, देन आफ्टर रिकॉर्डिंग, then after its classification and summarizing. Summarizing it means the preparation of trading account, preparation of trial balance, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet also. So determining profit or loss, when we are having a proper record of any financial transaction, then at the end of a financial year we can say that whether our business organization has earned profit or incurred loss. So another objective of accounting is to determine the net result of transactions for a period. It means when at the end of a financial year, that is 31st of March every year, we can say that whether our company has earned profit or incurred loss. And it is only possible when we are having a proper records of all the transactions. In other words, to determine whether during the accounting period the firm has earned a profit or incurred a loss. So to determine this, whether our organization has incurred profit or incurred loss, we have to make a proper records. That is the main objective of accounting. Next slide, that is determining financial position. The determination of financial position is known when we prepare the balance sheet of our organization. So it is also a part of accounting. Another objective of accounting is to determine financial position. It is known from the balance sheet. So at the end of the period at the end of the financial year, we have to know that what is our financial position. It means what is our capital, what are our assets, what are the equity share capital of owner, what is the amount of the bank balances, cash balances. So all these things should be known by the owner. So that's why we prepare balance sheet, and by balance sheet we can know this information, that is our financial position on a particular date, that is 31st of March, the closing date. Next is facilitating management. The management often requires financial information for decision making, effective control, budgeting and forecasting. Management also needs the financial information to take a decisions related to the management, like for the decision making, whether to invest in any organization or not, how much to invest, from where we have to raise our capital. All this type of decisions is being taken by the management, and for this management requires a proper information regarding our financial position. So that's why accounting by its process provides the information to the management and help them for taking a better decision for the betterment of our organization. Accounting provides financial information to assist the management in discharging this function. Accounting provides the information, whatever the information is required by the management to take a decision. Accounting provides such information, and by that very information, management can take a better decision that will be better for the institution or an organization. Now next, that is providing accounting information to users. Earlier we have discussed about the users. Users may be of two types, that is internal users and external users. Internal users means the CEO, CFO, board of directors and the employees. They are the internal users of a information of a company. Now external users are those users which get information regarding our company, our organization, that may be the creditors, banks also need the information, the financial position of any organization, so that bank can give loan, whether to give or whether to not give the credit. As well as one more important thing is the competitor also used to analyze the information. Suppose our organization has a competitor, so our competitor also needs our information, our financial position, to have a competition. For example, let's take an example from the telecoms sector. Suppose in a recent days, the Airtel company used to see the balance sheet of Jio company, that how the Jio company is operating. So by having a close analysis of the balance sheet of the Jio company, Airtel company also used to make some decisions regarding how to give the facilities to the consumer, to their customers at low price. So information is also useful for the users, and that are internal as well as internal users. So let's see. Yet another objective of accounting is to provide accounting information to users, both internal and external, who analyze them as per their needs. अपनी सुविधा के अनुसार ये जो इंफॉर्मेशन होते हैं इंटरनल एज वेल एज एक्सटर्नल यूजर्स उसको एनालाइज करते हैं और उसी के अकॉर्डिंग वो लोग डिसीजंस भी लेते हैं. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज द प्रोटेक्टिंग बिजनेस असेट्स. प्रोटेक्टिंग बिजनेस असेट्स, व्हेन वी प्रिपेयर द फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, दैट इज द बैलेंस शीट, in that very balance sheet everything is mentioned clearly, that what is the amount of the assets, what are the amounts of the liabilities and all these things. So here protecting business assets, another objective of accounting is to have records of assets owned by the business. बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जो हमारा बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उसके पास कितने असेट्स है. फॉर एग्जांपल कैश की हम बात कर लेते हैं कि एट द एंड ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल ईयर कैश कंपनी के पास कितना अवेलेबल है, ये हम बैलेंस शीट से असर्टेन कर सकते हैं, सो दैट कल को कोई फ्रॉड ना हो सके. हम अपने असेट्स की जानकारी रखेंगे तो हम उसे प्रोटेक्ट करके रख सकते हैं. अकाउंटिंग मेंटेन रिकॉर्ड्स ऑफ असेट्स ओन्ड बाय द बिजनेस व्हिच इनेबल्स द मैनेजमेंट प्रोटेक्ट देम एंड एक्सरसाइज कंट्रोल, दैट इज कैश, बैंक एंड स्टॉक एटसेट्रा. कंपनी के पास कितने कैश बैलेंस है, बैंक में बैलेंस कितना है एंड स्टॉक कितना अवेलेबल है. स्टॉक मींस द अनसोल्ड गुड्स. स्टॉक को अगर हम डिफाइन करना चाहे, सो स्टॉक कैन बी डिफाइंड एज एन अनसोल्ड goods that remain with the organization, that are the stock, basically closing stock. So by the accounting, business management can know the financial position and they can protect their assets. So these are the basics of accounting. Now next we are going to discuss that the function of accounting. What are the functions of accounting? So functions of accounting, you can say that functions of accounting is maintaining systematic accounting records. Earlier we have discussed that the accounting means a process of recording, analyzing and summarizing, classification, all these things. So accounting is a maintaining systematic accounting records. The primary function of accounting is to maintain systematic accounting records of financial transactions and events. It means एक systematic process होता है, उस process को follow करके हम accounting records को maintain करते हैं. It means that the accounting records should be maintained following the accounting rules, principles and concept. It means ऐसा नहीं है कि हम कोई भी एंट्री, कोई भी ट्रांजेक्शन को ऐसे ही रिकॉर्ड कर लेते हैं. उसको रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए हमारे पास एक प्रॉपर प्रिंसिपल्स गिवन है, कॉन्सेप्ट्स गिवन है, उसी कॉन्सेप्ट को फॉलो करके हम अकाउंटिंग को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. सो दैट्स व्हाई मेंटेनिंग सिस्टमैटिक अकाउंटिंग रिकॉर्ड्स. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्लाइड, दैट इज preparation of financial statements. Financial statements means final accounts prepared at the end of the accounting period. Financial statement means the profit and loss account जो कि हम बनाते हैं at the end of a financial year. It includes profit and loss account and balance sheet, that is also for the position of our company. It includes income statement, that is profit and loss account, and position statement, that is balance sheet. Financial statement shows the financial performance and the financial position at the end of the accounting year. So accounting ये हमें प्रोवाइड करता है कि जो भी हमने financial statements क्रिएट किए हैं, बनाए हैं, उसके थ्रू ये हम जान सकते हैं कि हमारी कंपनी को फायदा हुआ है या नुकसान हुआ है, और एट द एंड व्हाट इज आवर फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन, जो कि हमारा बैलेंस शीट होता है, उससे हमें ये पता चल जाता है कि हमारी कंपनी का क्या पोजीशन है, फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन. नाउ नेक्स्ट, that is meeting legal requirements. It's a very important function of accounting, meeting legal requirement. It means if there is any type of disputes, किसी प्रकार का अगर disputes arise होता है, then when the management is having the proper record, they can prove it as a document. So that's why it also meets the legal requirements. Accounting records are accepted as evidence by the court of law if they are maintained systematically following the accounting rules, principles and concepts. अगर कल को कोई विवाद खड़ा होता है, then management can put that very records in the court of law, और वहाँ पे जो भी हम प्रिंसिपल्स फॉलो करते हैं, इट मीन्स जो रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ द ट्रांजेक्शंस को फॉलो करने के लिए जो हमारे पास प्रिंसिपल्स था, जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स है, उसको हम फॉलो करके अपने रिकॉर्ड्स मेंटेन करते हैं, और वहाँ पे इन कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ में वो एज अ एविडेंस एक्सेप्टेबल है. इवन फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ टैक्सेशन, टैक्स, इनकम टैक्स, सेल्स टैक्स, जीएसटी रिटर्न फाइल करने के लिए भी ये हमारा रिकॉर्ड एज अ एविडेंस वर्क करता है. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज द कम्युनिकेटिंग द फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन. It is yet another function of accounting to communicate the financial information to the users, which may be internal users, management, employees, or external users, banks, government, etc. So communicating the financial information. The next function is that the communication. अगेन सेम इंटरनल एज वेल एज एक्सटर्नल यूजर्स होते हैं हमारे पास, जिनको हम इंफॉर्मेशन कम्युनिकेट करते हैं. जो भी इंटरेस्टेड है हमारे कंपनी के इंफॉर्मेशन को गैदर करने के लिए, दे कैन गैदर इट फ्रॉम आवर फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, दैट इज द प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट, एंड फ्रॉम द बैलेंस शीट. नाउ नेक्स्ट, दैट इज असिस्टेंस टू मैनेजमेंट. असिस्टेंस मीन्स हेल्प. सो मैनेजमेंट ऑफन रिक्वायर्स फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन विच इज गिवन बाय द accounting records, which in turn helps the management in decision making. Management also needs the financial information to take a better decision for the betterment of our organization. So that's why accounting provides the opportunity for the management to take a decision by analyzing the information provided to them, and they can take a better decision for the betterment of their organization. That's all for today, student. In our next video, we will be discussing the further topics of our first chapter, that is introduction to accounting. Thank you. Have a good day. And please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, St. Michael's Academy, so that you can get our latest video.